You've gone through the whole estate planning process, you've signed your will, you've got all your documents together, and the next great question is, where do I put my original documents? My name is Andrew Ayers. I'm a business law and estate planning attorney who helps people protect their legacies through planning. One of the most common questions I get, especially after someone has signed their will, is where do I put the original document? Now, in the past, and if you look on certain blogs, you may find people suggesting that you put your documents in your safe deposit box. Now, traditionally, that may have been advice that you thought is the safest place to put your documents, but I'm going to tell you why that's a really bad idea. Let's say something happens to you, and somebody needs to get access to your healthcare power of attorney. How are they going to get to the bank, get into your safe deposit box, and get out the document if they're not listed as a signatory on your safe deposit box? Or, in a more common scenario, what happens when you die? If you die and your family goes to the bank and says, our family member died, the will's in the safe deposit box, we need to get access to it, do you know what the bank's going to do? The bank's going to lock down that safe deposit box and not let anybody in there until a court says they can get into it. And when that happens, even if you've created the most intense, extensive estate plan you can think of, you've done everything you can to avoid having to go to court, now your family has to go to court. They have to get a court order to direct that bank to let you or your family members open up that safe deposit box. So instead of putting your important documents in your safe deposit box where nobody can access them, what my clients do is they keep all of their important documents in one safe place. Working with my office, you'll get a zippered pad folio that lets you put all of your documents in. You can take them out, and you can keep all of your original documents in one safe place. And I'm not saying you leave this in the kitchen drawer or you leave it just sitting out in the open. So the other document we work with in my office is our My Personal Planning's Essential Checklist. And if you can see here at the top, there's a space for where are the original documents located and who has copies of those documents. Now, the idea behind this scenario is that you have your My Personal Planning Essentials checklist, which will tell the important people in your life where those documents are if they need to get access to them. And by having your zippered wallet, you can have not only your estate plan documents, your healthcare documents, but your other important documents all in one place, and with the zipper, they're easily accessible. While you're planning for a future, you're creating a legacy with these documents, you don't want it to be locked away, only to be opened after there's a court order. So if you've created your will and you aren't sure what to do next, don't put your documents in your safe deposit box. Now, if you don't have an estate plan yet, or if you need to update your estate planning documents, go to andrewmayers.com and click on the Schedule a Consultation button, and you'll be taken to my calendar where we can set up a legal strategy session to discuss your best next options for you. But please remember, whatever you do, don't put your will in your safe deposit box.